realize it was so late.
What's Dave doing? He's like staking out a spot on the...
He's gonna dance provocatively while I perform. Get out of here! Can't have any of that kind of show here. We got kids here. Oh, and they smelled everything right. Old crab hands, that is freaking high praise.
Like Christmas in the Heart. So you turn it Dylan from 1973.
Right, so it's gonna be verse, chorus, verse, chorus. This verse is a sort of right.
Oh my goodness, I did not realize how late it was. It's like late, it's 7:01. I have a song about how much I hate being late. I wonder if I'm in the right tuning for it. Welcome to those of you tuned in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch who are all complaining about the fact that it was supposed to be live like 10 minutes ago. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Paul. Tonight we have a fabulous featured artist, Madison Bailey, creeping around the back there. My name is Rob. Everyone but you guys know that. Oh, okay, good. Let's find my freaking guitar here. Yes. So, my brain is not 100% with you yet. But it could be argued that it never is. I'm a little horrified at how few people we got out tonight. So we're very grateful that, okay, the 3 new people, that's great. Thank you. I know we got a couple friends coming down from Baltimore, but I don't know if you've driven down from Baltimore today, but I left at 3 and got here at 5:30, so oh my God. It's the stuff of nightmares. I know I should not leave. That girl has caught me by the collar. It's all what a kiss could mean. It's departure with a promise. My fellow passengers are discontent. The FAA has much to say. It's too much baggage anyway. Only out of line, and if you're away with me and throw me back again, I am no danger after all. What you get from still the pilot has apologies. I can't cheer for the racing of my heart. Out of turn, I think I must have muttered something about God. Really, who can blame me now? As the light explodes around, it's what you get for flying late for dawn. And if I look like something other than I am, I can't cry about things. Day has gone me once again, and people sit in rage. I haven't cared in years to what they think. This claw upon the clocks as they try and stretch the time of surgery and perjury and God. I'm so sorry, sweetness, but I booked this years ago, and I'm leaving in the morning for my flight. I got too much on my mind and now there's someone on my lips. You must be crazy to be ready for my life. Oh, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Oh, hey, hey, I hate to be late. Something caught me by the conscience. Instead of on the 90 where I'm going, yeah. And Christmas won't find Texas and back home I hear it's snowing. Give me back the trains, those DCs take their toll on me. I swear to you that I won't make a fuss. Bringing beast to steel and concrete, did you feel the want of it for me? Yeah, I know you felt the heat. Excuse the dust and pardon all my mess. Strings, they don't like lanes, they will let me board regardless of the fireworks exploding in my chest. Hold me in the station, I'm no danger after all. Kiss me like it's snowing and they won't let us take off. I'm talking trusting, slow and sweet. Well, I won't grab about delays. Thank you very much. Oh, you sound like a big crowd. That's what counts some nights. I'm going to check one thing on the stream because if I don't check it, Dave's not going to check it. Exactly. One of the mics is possibly hot. They are. All right. Well, hopefully that'll fix the stream part of the thing. Yeah. People are complaining about it online. They're feisty. They're throwing chairs. Luckily, they're tuned in from their own living room, so they're just throwing their own stuff. You guys in here, these chairs are all that's left. They've slowly been dying a horrible death. It's been kind of a fun thing for me as a performer on the stage, because every once in a while, one of these chairs splits down the middle. And the way these chairs split, one's happening right now, awesome. So you notice that it splits a little bit, and then you shift, and it pinches, and it's sort of like just being grabbed a lot. And yeah, okay, good, okay. I'm just trying to rub in the pain a little bit. But if you need to change out your chairs, we've got other chairs. They just don't look like these chairs. Just scour the teaching rooms. And if a student stands up to play fiddle, you just grab their chair. It's fine. Yeah. All right, Patrick E. up next.
You want to do another one to do two?
Not yet.
I guess there's not too many of us.
There aren't too many of us. I think, and I always regret this, but for those of us who are here right now, let us declare it a 3-song night. Patrick's like, yeah, no problem. I got this. Some of you say you're not prepared for this. I have faith that you'll be prepared for it by the time your slot comes up. I'm not prepared for this myself. know I scare you. I'm leaving stains and traces all down your side. I sketch spirals as you sleep. I start on the rib and work my way in. At my request, they may run and smudge. I've always left mud most everywhere that I have touched. I place my hand to your skin, rub it in, and start all over again. I know I scare you. I'm leaving stains and traces all on the inside. I sketch spirals in your head, work my way back out again. I collapse in quarters. I squeeze out of the bad blood that I have bled. Well, I place this in your hands, rub it in, start all over again. I am feeling like my fears are colors feeding into you, whoa, into you. These are creatures, they are slow-limbed and lovely, they are slipping to our sides again. You've been up our chest like wings, let them breathe and lead them to light again. These are kisses, wishes, and spent eyelashes. They are scattered for our heart's defense. These are weeds. They're slow-limbed and weaving. They are mistaking us for angels. I could have said iridescent, but that's been done and done again. I could have said incandescent, but you know damn well that I have burned and burned again. I could have whispered such sweet words, but you know they've been said and said again. So I sketch these spirals as you sleep, when you wake again. I am feeling like my tears are colors bleeding into you, whoa, into you, into you. Something like that. All right. Well, like I said, David, we're going to do a 3-song night, so you're just going to turn my guitar back on, man. Spent my days with a woman unkind. She smoked all my stuff and drank all my wine. I made up my mind to make a new start. I'm going to California with an aching in my heart. And someone told me there's a woman out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. Wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. Yeah, there's some words there. Like the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and it started to flow. I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. Find me a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare on the footsteps of dawn. I'm trying to find a woman who's never, ever been born. I'm standing on a hill in my mountain of dreams. I'm telling myself it's not as hard as it seems. Thank you very much. Let's get this night underway. Patrick, come forth. Whoop.
All right, is this on? People hear me? Talking, still talking some more. What's going on? La 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 la.
Okay. Once he gets it right, I'm going to say Dave Eisner on sound.
Hello. I mean, they live stream it, so I don't. Yeah. Nope. La 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 la. There we go. That sounds right. All right. So I had some semi-formal remarks prepared, but given that half the audience lives in my house, I don't think a lot of that's necessary. I will just say,
Millions are watching.
right. Don't scare me. I will say a couple things. First is I've never done open mic before, so this is exciting for me. I have been coming to this open mic for the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 weeks or so, and I can safely say that it's probably appropriate for me to open up because I have a sense for the general level of experience and talent on these nights, and I'm on the lower end of the totem pole, but I'm gonna have fun anyway. Second thing I wanna say is don't be confused by my presence behind the piano. Don't take that to imply that I have any idea what I'm doing. I first started writing songs really less than a year ago, and when I did that, I thought, you know what, I better figure out how to play some kind of instrument if I'm gonna write my own music. And so I realized the only instrument I had any skill with involved spitting into a mouthpiece, and singing while you're doing that sounded challenging. So, all right, without further ado, I guess I fortunately have exactly 3 songs that I could play. I guess I have a fourth, but it would make absolutely no sense here. So first one is actually a brand new one. It was written primarily for an audience of 1 who happens to be in the audience tonight, but I hope the rest of you can take something out of this too. This is a song about beverage preferences, and I call it I Don't Like Coffee. Let's see. All right. How does it start? I should have brought my lyrics with me. There are many reasons that this never should have been. Terrible start. And I have often wondered how the pieces all fit in. The beginning seemed an ending before it ever had a chance. But with time and faith and love, it bloomed into romance. Even though I don't like coffee, I don't drink tea, got no golden retriever, got no PhD. I don't like veggies without a side of meat. Don't like the city life, and I don't drink wine. But all that's alright, because you like me. Your music's too mellow, your style not to my taste. Your vegetarian entrees would just go to waste on my plate. You don't like suburbs, Tupac or Biggie, but you know the meaning of vertiginous, and I just can't get quite enough of this, because I like you. We were an odd couple pairing right from the start. Didn't have much in common, but we followed our hearts. Now 20 years later, where else could we be but living together, sipping coffee and tea? And now I like your music and you tolerate mine. We go to bed and breakfasts and you think D&D and D&D's fun. We managed to procreate, but that's another song. Soon we'll have our lives back when they both are gone to college. So thanks for being my North Star, the guiding light of my heart. Feels like we've come come so far, but this is just the start, and I still don't drink wine. All right, thank you. Too kind.
Thank you for clarifying where the children went.
Didn't want to risk any Child Protective Services calls here. All right, so song 2. I came here prepared for 2 songs. I actually have exactly 3 songs that I could play. So we're going to do the newer of the 2. This is a song, autobiographical, inspired a couple months ago about having too many people in a hot tub at the same time. So I'm not going to improv the intro. I'm just going to sing the intro because I don't want to risk screwing this up. So, in a random hot tub in Pigeon Forge, maximum capacity 6. Some rules were made to be ignored, and this is how that went. There are 3 feet on your left leg, there are 2 arms on your right. There's a head upon your shoulder and an elbow on one thigh. You are basting all 3 neighbors with your only hand that's free, but there's an itch upon your back that just won't let you be. One limb free is all you'll ever need when relaxing with your buddies in a tub in Tennessee. One limb free is all you'll ever need, and right here in this moment is right where you're meant to be. When relaxing with your friends, it is easy to forget that each moment you spend here is a moment you'll regret in the morning. But if you were to leave, you would miss this crazy scene of human origami in the hills of Tennessee. One limb free is all you'll ever need when relaxing with your buddies in a tub in Tennessee. My chords are off. One limb free is all you'll ever need, and right here in this moment is right where you're meant to be. The evening's winding down, the evening's winding down, or the morning's revving up. Depending on perspective, well, it's time you've said enough. So you wish your neighbors luck as you try to disentwine a elbow from your leg or a thigh from beneath your spine. A head upon your hip or a face on your wrist. Oh, fuck it, what's the difference? You'll just go to sleep like this. One limb free is all you'll ever need when relaxing with your buddies in the hip tub in Tennessee. One limb free is all you'll ever need, and right here in this moment is right where you're meant to be. All right. Maybe need to work on that one a little bit. Cool. So, all right, those 2 were both very new. The next one I'm going to play is actually something I've done one time before in front of an audience. It's a little more polished. It's the first song I ever wrote. This song is broadly speaking about all the things in life that kind of keep us from being as active or involved in the world as we might want to be. But more narrowly speaking, maybe of some of the some of the unexpected things that pop up that have that effect. This song is called "The Root of All Evil." And I'm going to try to keep my eyes open for this one because it's clearly not working keeping them closed. I had such plans today. I was going to be a productive member of society, volunteering, gardening, some housework in the gym, a home-cooked meal, a healthy stroll, not a single ounce of gin. Oh, God. The sun is up, the weather's great, there's nothing more to say. So why am I still lying here as my plans drift far away? Well, you see, thanks for asking. There's a cat on my bed, and it's lying on my leg. If I move, it might leave, so I'm stuck here, you see, until it gets hungry. Now there's a cat on my lap, it just hopped right up and sat there without asking, only basking in the warmth and the sun until its nap is done. Now there's a cat on my chair, it just wanted to sit there, but stood I, and that's why now I'm just standing here and staring as the clock strikes midnight and naught was done. But what the hell, tomorrow comes and brings a chance to start again. Help the poor, clean the earth, save some trees, prove my worth. But as I lay down to sleep, the root of all evil is snuggled at my feet, purring contentedly. Wrong chord. All right, there you go.
All right.
That's all I got.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Never have I so strongly wished for interpretive dance along with that. Was like, I was ready for people in the cat costume, and they're jumping up in your lap, and they're pawing. It's just terrible. All right.
If only, next time, I'll try.
Patrick and John Phillip, it's been a long time since we've had the two of you.
Yes, I've been busy.
Yeah, this is it.
Stage is yours, my friends.
'Twas in another lifetime, one of toil and blood, when blackness was a virtue and the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, a creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. And if I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, on that I give my word. In a world of steel are death and men who are fighting to be warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Not a word was spoke between us, there was little risk involved. Everything up to that point had been left unresolved. Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in the hail, poison in the bushes and blown out on the trail. Hunting like a crocodile, ravaged in the corn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Suddenly I turned around and she was standing there, with silver bracelets on her wrist and flowers in her hair. She walked up to me so gracefully and took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Now there's a wall between us, something that's been lost. I took too much for granted, I got my signals crossed. Just to think that it all began on an uneventful morn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, the deputy walks on hard nails and the preacher rides a mount. But nothing really matters much, it's doom alone that counts. And the one an undertaker, he blows a feudal horn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I've heard newborn babies wail like a mourning dove, and old men with broken teeth stranded without love. Do I understand your question then? Is it hopeless and forlorn? Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. In a little hilltop village, they gambled for my clothes. I bargained for salvation, Nancy gave me a lethal dose. I offered up my innocence, I got repaid the scorn. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, I'm living in a foreign country, but I'm bound to cross the line. Beauty walks a razor jet, someday I'll make it mine. If I could only turn back the clock to when God and her were born. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
Thank you. Rob said the other day, he said, Bob Dylan songs are not good for open mic nights because they're very long and wordy. So that one went out to Dave Eisner. All 10 verses. It's a Christmas song by Joe Bird. After fighting like a rebel with no cause, after running round in circles, left me right back where I was. It's good to settle down in a place where you don't have to fuss or fight. It's good to find myself at home with only a silent night. Silent night sets my mind at ease. It relieves me of the squeeze of doing what I do. Silent night, no voices in my head, just peace on earth instead, and a silent night. This time of year takes me back to when I was a child, singing carols with my little brother just to make our mama smile. Standing on the front seat, holding on with all our might. She drove us home for Christmas, and we sang Silent Night. Silent night sets my mind at ease, relieves me of the squeeze of doing what I do. Silent night, no voices in my head, just peace on earth instead, and a silent night. Time and place are gone now, never to return. But the memory lives in me, the memory still burns. I may be racing down the road on a hot summer day so bright, late for where I've gotta go, but I'm humming Silent Night. Silent night sets my mind at ease, relieves me of the squeeze of doing what I do. Silent night, no voices in my head, just peace on earth instead, and a silent night. It's a three-song. That's Joe Bird, who I'd never heard of, and it's on one of the Eric Brace and Peter Cooper albums. Either that or on a Last Train Home. Guy's still alive? Not sure. I don't know a thing about him. I just know it from the cover. No, it's not Peter. It's a rare time that I don't sing a Peter Mayer song. It's a three-night song. Do we have anything ready? Is there anything else we can do? We could do If I mess up the ending, don't worry, 'cause we haven't done it.
I'll remind you. I see a red door and I wanted it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and will turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away, not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your world is black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by just in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness I wanna see it painted, painted black, black as night, black as gold. I wanna see the sun light it up from the sky. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted black. Yeah.
How can just a piano and a vocal be so freaking metal? I don't even know. Dave DeGoff, come on up here. All right, they came up with a plan.
Well, I think I'm supposed to be in front of this mic.
Yeah. Are you both player?
He's gonna sing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You want me to do a?
Pick me a name for who's next while you're at that. Let me get my guitar. Jules, calm down. What's going on back there? Do I want to know? I don't.
And we'll take the music stand over there. Dave, you're next.
Some of this weird will stay in place. Right. Are you both singing? Oh, I know.
Yes.
But the way you said it, you said, you know the silence had a plan.
Okay. Maybe Netanyahu's right.
Dave, am I gonna hit you with the guitar? I hope not.
He wants to know if he can hit you with his guitar.
No, well, I just don't wanna.
Oh, no. So that's there.
If I get in here, am I too close to you?
Daves were meant to be close to each other.
Yeah. It's just one Dave after another. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Give me a strum when you're ready.
Ooh, that doesn't sound.
Dave 1, say hi.
Hello.
Dave 2, say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Dave 3 doesn't get a mic like ever. I would go on about Dave DeGoff's brand new guitar. Where'd he get it? But I don't think that came from HMT, so we're not going to talk about it. Everyone look away. Pretend like you can't even hear it.
Right.
We've got Dave DeGoff coming up now, then David Hudson Frey is going to come up after that, and then I think we're going to come to our featured artist, Madison Bailey.
Great.
We'll go through some Daves, and then we'll come to you. Now that Mike's here. Dave. Okay, cool. All right. Please welcome gave us both Daves, lots of Daves. Dave and Dave.
Dave, is this too loud for the voice?
No, you're fine so far.
Okay. Albert, Albert, we share our love for you. You have touched our lives. We're here to say adieu. Chicago, Chicago. It's where you began. We hear it in your voice. There you became a man. Many arms reach out for you. Many eyes shed tears for you. Still in peaceful dreams we see. Our thoughts lead back to you. Arlington, Arlington, a song of you. You became my friend when we were in school. Atlanta, Atlanta, your world you found, where your saxophone wails. Here you are renowned. Many arms reach out for you. Many eyes shed tears for you. Still in peaceful dreams we see. Our thoughts lead back to you. Albert, Albert, our love for you we share. May your heart know peace. We offer you this prayer. With memories of you. Slow. With memories of Thank you, thank you. And
You need guidance getting out of there?
Huh?
You need guidance getting out of there? Or are you singing the next one too?
I am, what do we do? I'm getting a little confused.
no, you know, I think I'll do the next one solo.
Okay, you're
Is that
so.
okay? I mean, I'd love to prepare it, but we should. So that was a song that you probably could tell is a eulogy. And it's, you know, we do a eulogy song, and I've done a couple, at the worst time, when you don't want to lose someone. That the mic drops? Yeah, that does happen. Yeah. Thanks, Dave. And,
Not Mike, though. It doesn't happen to Mike.
so it was, so gradually I've been rewriting the Georgia on My Mind song, and then it got to the point where it tipped, and there really was nothing left of the original song. And so I just finished it, and so there you are. The next song is more topical. It's called The Cold Wind. So I don't know if that feels topically correct, or maybe. It's not political. So the third song is a song called Looks, and this is a love song. When she looks at me, what does she see? Her smile says so many things. Understanding, disbelief. The touch of her hand in mine in mine, in mine. I am reflected in her eyes. She sees all that I am. She sees all that I am. The touch of her hand in mine, in mine, in mine. When she smiles at me, soft and warm, I fall in love all over again. Thank you.
Let's trade our Daves.
I'll get out of the way. He wants a different setup.
That was the loudest glasses piece ever.
Ever, yeah. Oh, yeah, that part.
Now it's a whole new thing.
We're not used to this.
Just move that over here.
This and that, and we'll figure this out. This work. I'll grab this over here. Raise this thing. Pop this over to your face. I think that'll work. Hello. After I unmute it. There's for your face. Here comes your guitar, except we don't have a guitar plug. That's for your guitar. Please welcome Dave 2. Actually, you're always my Dave number 1. Please welcome Dave Classic, right?
All right. So this song goes out. My wife's mother passed away about, I don't remember how long, but it's, so we've been sort of ensconced a bunch of whole things, so. And Kippy loved my music and did it all the time, so. And this is one that I think she loved because she was, I think, in Memphis and all that area generally. Yeah, better enough. You ain't nothing but a hound. Let's hear, I'm not getting that right. Hold on. Let's see here. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Well, they said that you was high class, but that was just a lie. Yeah, they said that you was high class, and that was just a lie. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. This is a song I think some of you will have heard. Let me see, this one is open. An itinerant preacher by the name of Sam lived in the mountains of West Maryland. Sam was concerned about the state of the nation, all the godless people who forgot creation. Sam needed something to rally his flock, a powerful symbol, a religious rock, and it came to him one day while preaching in the park. He'd build a refuge, a new Noah's Ark. He'd say, when the flood of evil washes over the earth, you will be the people who will lead the rebirth, and the sinners and the gays and the Democrats too, well, they'll drown in the flood, but the ark will float true. Sam built the following with those mountain people. The park is church, the fountain is steeple. So lend me a hand and throw in some dollars. The more you pay, the more you're saved, he hollers. The going was slow, but the ark was begun. Sam figured in 2 or 3 years it'd be done. It sat on a hill above Route 68, with a billboard that called it Sam's Heaven's Gate. An old man on the sign pointed up in the air, with a long flowing beard and a huge head of hair. Spent meant to be Noah, but with the robes he was dressed in, he looked suspiciously like Charlton Heston. Meanwhile, in the mountains of northeast Arizona, there lived an old woman named Mona. Mona hated to be told what to do, how to live, what to eat, and to be told what is true. While Mona was a recluse who lived all alone, as to others, she was not one to throw the first stone. She believed in the adage to live and let be, and had no patience for that fundamentalist creed. One Sunday down at the 7-Eleven, Mona saw an article titled, "The Boat to Heaven." And the more she read, the angrier she got. How dare they value only what they thought? Someone has got to offer an alternative. New ways of thinking, new ways to live. And later that night, while lying in the dark, she decided she'd create Mona's Ark. She took her old blue VW bus and wrote words on the side like it's okay to cuss, and gays are happy and sex is a blast, and vote Democrat and get rid of Trump fast. She painted the roof with the red, white, and blue, and the words that said the land of the few. She packed enough clothes and cashed out her pension. She climbed in the bus and she started the engine. Sam and Mona, Maryland, Arizona. Mona and Sam, one with God, one with man. Sam was a preacher, Mona used to be a teacher. That God set the stage for the last page in a faithful tale, like Jonah and the whale. When all seems black and out of whack, something will spark and light the dark and hit the mark, perhaps an ark. And it all began with Mona and Sam. 2 weeks later, while Sam was preaching, he heard some sputtering, some wheezing, some screeching. He saw a bus roll slowly by, and an old woman poke her head out the driver's side. She shouted, "I'm gonna see which ark has the better fate. My ark of love or yours of hate." And with that, she flipped this old Sam the bird and shouted, "You're wrong, you know, there's not just one true word." She drove up the hill towards the setting sun, with Sam behind as fast as he could run. And there, framed in the sun, was Sam's Heaven's Gate. Mona hoped against hope she wasn't too late. Mona revved up the van to build up its speed and shouted, "One last hurrah, one last good deed." She aimed Mona's arc toward the bow of the boat, and when she hit, well, boys, that's all she wrote. As the dust settled, one look at that boat, and it was obvious to all that it never would float. It lay in a heap with Mona's ark sticking out, and as to Mona's fate, there was also no doubt. Sam never recovered, he soon lost his slack, moved to Virginia to think and take stock. Mona in death became a folk hero crowned, and the two arcs remain inextricably bound. So if you're driving west on Route 68, keep your eyes open for Sam's Heaven's Gate. You can't miss the giant billboard, although it's now an ad for Frostburg Ford. But just underneath lies a rather strange sight. The wreck of two arcs, and just to the right, there's a small little plaque next to two new elm trees that reads, "To Mona, may you rest in peace." Thank you.
We've got our featured artist, none other than Madisun coming up next. After this, we're going to go back to a two-song night for the rest of the night. Because, holy crap, I just had a bunch of musicians roll in. I was counting you, but all right, Madisun Bailey. What's that? What do you feel like? What? They left. I guess I turn off some people. What? Oh, they wanted it to be a bar? Oh, well, I don't know what just happened. All right. Madisun Bailey is a light, and I don't know much better way to explain the playing that emits from this human being. It's one of the few guitar styles that I'm like, I get it. Most of the time I spend looking at guitars and being like, this is mystifying and strange. But there's something that really connects with your playing, with your vocals, with your everything, and I just adore watching it.
One, two, check. Nice. Okay, cool. Hi. It's cool. I was a feature here in, what was it, 2023, I think, in August. And I opened up with Ain't No Sunshine, so I'm going to do that again.
sunshine. When she's gone, it's not warm when she goes away. Wonder this time when she's gone, wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, only darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Thing alone. I know, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. All right, this is an original of mine called Bourbon Breath Brother. What's in your cup, is it empty? How was your luck, your hands are empty? Spent your last cents, I hope you come to your senses. You still beat around the bush, yeah, too old to hop the fences. My bourbon breath brother, where did you go? The room is spinning and you feel alone. My bourbon breath brother, will you be fine? He said I lost all my money, but I'll have it back in summertime. What's in your cup, is it wine? I only ask 'cause there's nothing in mine. How is your head? Does it ache? Does that alcohol ever taste like a mistake? My bourbon breath brother, where did you go? The room is spinning and you feel alone. My bourbon breath brother, will you be fine? He said I lost all my money, but I'll have it back in some time. Sometime. The room is spinning and you feel alone. My burp and breathe without, will you be fine? He said I lost on a Monday. He said I lost on my Monday, but I'll have it back in some time.
All right, thank you. All right. Both. Okay, cool. Thanks. So I did another cover when I was here last time that I'm gonna do this time again. I like went back and looked at my set and I was like, oh, I should do that again. So this is called Count Your Blessings, and yeah, it's like this small artist in the UK named Dan Inver, and I've just loved this song for a long time. So yeah, here we go.
Count your blessings, my love. I can tell you that it's colder on the outside. All these lessons, my love, I could teach you to be bolder. All the words they use in trying when you never give a care at all. Oh, I'm waiting for a change to come along, for all the dark clouds to clear, so we can see both sides of the sun. I don't see what I don't see what I could do. Don't you know there's only so many ways that I can love you, oh, that I could love you. Count your blessings, my love. questions, my love. I could tell you that it's colder on the outside, on the outside, on the outside.
All right. That's not how that song went. I kind of. Anyways, this next one, actually, let me retune this real quick. This next one is Mike Bragg's favorite song that I play, so I'm playing it. It's called Ain't That Strange, and I'm working on an album to be released in the new year, and this will be the first song on that album, so. That don't sound right. Guess it's fine.
Both hands on the wheel, flipping through the stations to find something that I feel. Heard my name on the radio. I didn't hear what they're saying though. I'm just happy to live. Stopped at a red light, a cardboard sign caught my eye, and so did the sign behind it. I had some bills in my pocket, though I had an empty wallet. I'm just happy to give now. He took my change, said he wished for change. Said leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange? I said now ain't that strange? He said now people keep dying, lying, crying, wondering why, and still they're smiling. Now ain't that strange? Ain't that strange? Now ain't that strange? Guilt punched me in the chest, an overwhelming feeling, understanding that I'm blessed. I'm able to pursue my dreams when I'm wide awake and even when I am asleep. Lost something, then I found it. Feeling woozy, getting grounded. So I took my shoes off in a field, grasped between my toes, finally feeling something real. Bugs crawling on my skin, so I'm smacking at my ankles and I'm scuffing up my shins. I wanted peace and got annoyance. God exposing my avoidance. He took my change, said he wished for change. He said now leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange? Said he took my change. Said he wished for a change. He said now leaves they change, but the roots stay the same. Now ain't that strange?
All right, thank you.
Blah, 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 blah. Really awesome. The music speaks for itself, so I don't know that I've got anything else to say. Like I said, fantabulous player, and actually kind of a nice person. Half the people who I meet that are just like really spectacular are also like up to something. I'm gonna come around with this. If you got something you can put in here, it's most welcome. I'm always really, really flattered by the amazing people that come across our little stage, and I got some comments over the course of the week. They're like, oh my goodness, where do you find your talent? Because the people who, I've never heard of the people that come across and are your features. With a lot of nights, that's because they're coming from far away or something like that. With Madison Bailey, she's local, and you have no excuse not to like hunt her down in lots of other places. Follow her on the social medias and the things, and if you are a creature of the future and you don't have cash, Venmo at Madison with a U, Bailey 3, which blows my mind that there's like 3 of those, 2 other ones.
It's a long story.
Oh, did you forget your password twice? That's so sad. Okay, but there's no dot in there or anything. Like, anyways, I'm gonna come with this. If you can put something in here, it's most welcome. Back for a couple more songs from Madison, then we're back to our list with Greta Ehrig.
Okay, you want me to do 1 or 2?
One long one or 2 short ones?
I'll just do 1, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, this is called Knocking, and it's about, you know, if your partner closes the door, that you'll always keep knocking, and yeah, so that's what this is. Here we go. And thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate it.
I'm knocking. Are you gonna open up? I'm knocking. I'm not giving up. I'm knocking, no, not stopping unless you tell me to. My love, my love, my love, tell me what's on your pretty mind. You say I don't care, I don't care, I don't, but I couldn't care more. And I love you more than words can express. If I could take away your pain, give you everything, anything you ever wanted, anything you ever needed, you know I would. And I will continue to work harder to be a better partner. You're a precious jewel I cannot lose. I'm no fool, and I love you more than words can express. Yes, I love you more than words can express. I confess I'm in love with the process, watching you slowly undress your mind each time. There's a little more progress, and if there's splinters on my knuckles, well, I'll keep on knocking. I said if there's splinters on my knuckles, well, I'll keep on knocking. I'll keep on knocking. I'll keep on knocking. All right, thanks so much. Okay.
Greta, would you pick me two names here?
And Sam.
Mo and Sam. And am I correct in saying that both Mo and Sam immediately started? That's what I thought. Okay. DC, you're up next.
After?
Yup. Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Take that one. Please welcome the exquisite and not often here. We miss her, Greta Eric.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute to set up. Sorry. I actually need this piano light. So if someone could help me set up, that would be kind of super.
Who's hosting here?
Yeah, who's hosting? Okay, so because I can't really see this. Whoops. Whoops, what just happened? Here's some chords. Does that? Can we use that outlet right there?
A piano light of some sort. Oh, this is probably a cable.
Okay, so there's that.
It is a mighty bright.
It's mighty bright up here, yes. Is this mic on by chance as well? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes. Dr. Jonas Vincent.
I'm gonna. What's that? That's good, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing, actually. All right, so it is a truth universally acknowledged that a single woman in possession of good, fortunate friendships must be living her best life. I want to thank you all for being my friends and for enriching my life. I would say week after week, except I don't get here that often, but whenever I get here, it's really lovely to see you all. Happy 250th birthday to the inimitable and genius Jane Austen. Please enjoy some of her birthday Ghirardelli chocolates out in the lobby. Testing. So I was going to just do a couple of covers, but maybe I'll start with an original. This is one long run-on sentence. It was kind of an experiment, and it's called Solstice, which comes from sol, the Latin for sun, and sistere, which is the Latin for to stand still, because at the solstice, the sun kind of appears to stand still before it swings back. shortest day, waking me up, muttering praise for the light in my eyes, the sunflower walls, and the glittering world outside of it all, with its bare-bottomed dogs, its bare-breasted trees, its bundled up humans kicking up leaves, along with my fears, the concerns that weigh, and the perennial questions of what goes and what stays. And who will be here a year from this day? And what will become of yesterday's craze? The seasons go by faster each time, unveiling their changes of body and mind, and the love that I feel grows kind of unwieldy, like a Ouija surprise, revealing a fealty, like the bulb in my hand that becomes amaryllis, as if overnight to herald a Christmas. Being with you, neath the blossom of birds, the rustle of the trees, and the ebbing of words. It's all I can take. It's more than a thrill. The thought of that sun just standing still. Thank you. So I'm not going to sing on this, but feel free to if you want to. It's a cover. and one more cover.
Give it a little short one.
Yes.
Awesome.
I could also stop if you prefer.
No. Christmas, I'm sort of a sucker for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening.
DC coming up. Phil after DC, just so you're forewarned. Yeah, sounds like a completely different type of bat. Stool or chair? It's just happened this past week. Stool or chair?
Stool's good, and I'm leaving a music stance. My old age, my memory fails me too often. Isn't it kind of sad you can't remember your own lyrics? The stuff
I
you,
skipped 2 verses. Yeah.
the stuff you agonized over. I can remember songs from 40. Yeah, a little bit higher, a little bit. Check 1, 2. Okie doke. All right. A couple of originals. This song is kind of about fear of change and how we're always kind of a little bit reluctant to change, whether it's a relationship, a job, sometimes where you're living. It's easier to stick with the status quo because it's the devil you know, right? So that's what the song is called. Well, I can't believe it's been this long since I've seen your face, and I can't conceive what was so strong has been erased. You can feel the end coming, like the credits running at the end of a movie show. As the curtain falls low, wherever you go, it's the devil you know. The devil you know, little white lies she sells. The devil you know, false promises she sells. The devil you know, every sight and every smell burns through your soul. devil you know. You know she hides in the shadows in each step you take. The river's wide but still shallow, and each mirage is fake. The clouds remind you what was behind you still resonates. The baggage you tow everywhere you go is the devil you know. The devil you know, little white lies she tells. The devil you know, false promises she sells. The devil you know, every sight and every smell burns through your soul. It's the devil you know. You keep hanging on. What else can you do? The devil don't care. He's well aware of the fear inside of you shining through. The devil you know, little white lies she tells. The devil you know, false promises she sells. The devil you know, every sight and every smell trapped in your soul. The devil you know, she'll never let you go. The devil you know. Thank you. All right. Honestly, I have a bunch in my bag, and I'm not really sure, but and then you said I was going to do 3, and I was like, uh-oh. But that's okay. Yeah, I could do that again. I will do that again sometime. But I'm going to do this one because this is brand new, written for the holidays, and I don't think I can make it next week because it's Tuesday, and we're hosting Christmas, and we're going to be really busy. So let me try to get this one done. It's supposed to be fun. Too bad the kids left. Wow, it's bright. All right, no intro. This might be a true story, I don't know. Well, it was long ago when I was 7 or 8. It was Christmas Eve and I was staying up late, wondering if Santa was on his way, with presents piled high in the back of his sleigh. This year I'm worried I heard some bad news. Now I'm lying awake with the Santa Claus. See, this kid at school said Santa's just a myth. My folks made him up, he ain't bringing no gifts. It's got me all worried, cause now that I know, I'm lying awake, afraid he ain't gonna show. I gonna get nothing, not even new shoes. Lying awake with these Santa Claus blues. I got those Santa Claus blues. Yeah, those Santa Claus blues. I can't face the news, got too much to lose with these big myths, no gift, old shoes, bad news, Santa Claus blues. Well, I heard a sound downstairs in the house. A creature was stirring like a big freaking mouse, so I grabbed my Red Ryder, gonna shoot him down. Called for Rudy, my dog, but he was nowhere to be found. I gotta save Christmas if it's the last thing I do. I got this big mouse, no dog, Santa Claus blues. So I snuck down the stairs and I saw quite a sight. Just out the window beneath the street lights, I saw a man dressed in red with a beard so white, fleeing the scene, taking off in the night. He looked just like they said, and away he flew. I got those red suit and white beard Santa Claus blues. I got those Santa Claus blues. Yeah, those Santa Claus blues. I can't face the news, got too much to lose with those big mouse, no dog, red beard suit Santa Claus blues. Now the milk and cookies were still there like Santa left in a rush. Looks like he got into my dad's booze. I guess Santa's just a lush. But beneath the tree, to my surprise, a stack of presents piled ever so high. And there, sitting by the fire, my dad's familiar face, and Rudy with these antlers looking way out of place. Long droopy ears, no deer wood shoes, and a bright red nose. I thought he'd blow a fuse. Yeah, so now it seemed it all was just a big ruse. Rudy and Dad playing me for the fool. But then up high, up high I heard sleigh bells ring and some man singing ho, ho, ho. Now Christmas was saved and that was good news. 'Cause I ain't got no more Santa Claus blues. I shook those Santa Claus blues, those Santa Claus blues. I got good news, I got brand new shoes and shook those big myths, no gift, old shoes, bad moose, mag mouse, no dog, red suit, white beard, red nose, blown fuse, Santa Claus blues. Got to play a little slower and I won't be out of breath.
I tell that to myself every time. Phil, bring that. Yes, come here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
What does it say about us? We're here at the open mic and everyone else has got something or someone.
I don't know. It says we like
We're strong.
says we like music.
My wife kicked me out of the house and said, "Go to that open mic, Robert."
That's what she told me too. My wife told me the same thing. Get over there. Get out of here. I gotta eat and I gotta do some other stuff.
Yeah. When she tells me to go play music, she calls me Robert.
Oh wow. Okay. Gets formal, huh?
All right, here comes that guitar.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Please welcome Phil, who does not know what he's
Yeah, join the club, right? Okay. All right. So, I've kind of landed eventually on this song. It's I'm going to start out with more of a finger-picking instrumental of "Star of the County Down," something I learned a long time ago, and then I'm going to break into the singing version. So
so it'll be a little different. And then after that, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Your Bainbridge town in the county down one morning last July. Down a boring green came a sweet Colleen. I smiled, she smiled as she passed me by with her two bare. Well, she looked so sweet with her two bare feet, the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, sure I shook myself to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure shook my head, I looked with a feeling rare, and I says I, to a passerby, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? Oh, he smiled at me, and he says he, it's a gem of Ireland's crown. Young Musie McCann from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen I met in the county down. At the harvest fair, she'll surely be there, so I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my hat cocked right and my shoes shine bright, for a smile from the nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plow is a rust-colored brown. Till the smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown colleen I met in the county down. Thank you. Okay. I had about 4 songs I was thinking of doing, so I'm trying to center on one of them. Let's see. Well, the doctor comes around with his face all bright, and he says in a little while things will be all right. But all he gives is a humbug pill, dose of dope and a great big bill. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Well, the preacher preaches for gold, not for souls. That's what always keeps us poor folks in a hole. We're preached and taxed to death. It's a wonder we're still here yet. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Well, the bankers, they get richer and richer. They keep on taking money from the little guy. With his feet and he's taxed to death. It's a wonder he's still here yet. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Thank you.
The fabulous Mike Bragg.
Does he know? He's up. Hey, Mike. Hey. You're up. Okay. All right. You up? Yeah.
For you? Hell yeah.
I always forget how bright these lights are.
Had one of Mike's guitars in my basement. Keep it. Please welcome Mike Bragg.
Thank you.
Please tell me if I'm wrong, but in all the time I've known you, you've never been so sure of yourself, my dear. Why does life feel so long in the the time of your birth, and you just push them all away. After all the prayers for better days, still living in hell, for heaven's sake. Swallowing the pills to numb your pain. Just searching for the strength to face the day in vain. In vain. Oh my love, I'm so worried about your self-doubt. All I wanna tell you is I'm so proud of the person that you are, in spite of all you've had to live without. And I wish I could pull you out of the depths of your imprisonment. Show me how, 'cause all I know to do is write these songs about how much I miss the days when you would come around. Smile on your face, lighten up the place, effortlessly making an impression. Now you're crumbling underneath the weight of all this depression. Oh my love, after all the prayers for better days, you're still living in hell, for heaven's sake. Swallowing the pills to numb your pain. Just searching for the strength to face the day in vain. But I still believe in you. 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 Please tell me if I'm wrong. I just feel compelled to tell you, you'll never be alone when you're unwell. Oh, be my words, love yourself. Thank you. Better days are coming, at least that's if you watch the news. They're all is pushing something meant to keep us all confused. And if ignorance is bliss, it's why they keep us filled with it. A slight of entry, disappointingly effective. We're in trouble if we can't tell the difference between what is real and what isn't. Tribal and misled, making the average person go against their best interest. And we're all at rest. No one's immune to propaganda at this level. I mean, who can find the time to do the research required to read between the lines while we're at each other's throats all of the time, just fueling our divide? Wonder why. I wonder why. It seems like nothing sells better than you versus I. Wonder why. Holding on to grudges that have died. We're ignoring the wisdom of the wise. Everything wrong feels as though it's by design, just fueling our divide. Wonder why. I wonder why. It seems like nothing sells better than you versus I, but that's a lie that's been sold to us for generations from on high. So the rich can just get richer while the rest of us survive, one paycheck at a time. They're content to watch us fight over the scraps they leave behind. Better days aren't coming, at least that's what they need to prove. We don't have to listen to them when they tell us what to do. They're in trouble if we can't realize that we're all in this together. And if we stop listening to all the bullshit they subject us to, we'll understand there's more of us than them. And they're scared, 'cause if we are united, they don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance, 'cause they need us. They need us more than we need them. Thanks. Appreciate it. Am I good to?
That's what she said.
You're gonna put that where?
Just keeps going, huh?
It really does.
It really does.
Let me just go over here and turn that mic way down because it was for a guitar before. And let's do this. And then let's do this. Put this on your other knee. No, that won't work.
That won't work.
Jules, did you say Alsman's next? Yes.
Hello, hello.
I was just checking. This is for your other end.
Magnificent. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to be joined by Phil the Thrill. That's what I'm calling him. Phil the Thrill. And he's got beautiful Crocs on. I don't know if you all noticed his Crocs. Jeez, it's a family show, people. Phil the Thrill has reminded me that it's the third day of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah to everyone out there. Or as Smokey Robinson would say, happy Chanukah. Anybody? Okay. Cool. Tough crowd. I was thinking about the word. You know, sometimes you hear a word a bunch of times and you're like, that's a funny word. Like when we say we're going to do a cover song. Like I'm going to cover a song. Cover it in what? All right. I'm going to copy songs. I'm going to copy some songs. We're going to start with a Mountain Goat song. 2, 3, 4. The best ever death metal band out of Denton were a couple of guys who had been friends since grade school. One was called Cyrus and the other was Jeff. And they practiced twice a week in Jeff's bedroom. The best ever death metal band out of Denton never settled on a name. But the top 3 contenders after weeks of debate were Satan's Fingers and the Killers and the Hospital Bombers. Jeff and Cyrus knew in their hearts they were destined for Learjets and stage lights, fortune and fame. So in a script that made prominent use of a pentagram, they tattooed their guitars and drum heads with their name. And this is how Cyrus got sent to a school where they told him he'd never be famous. And this is why Jeff, in the letter he wrote to his friends, hatched a plan to get even. If you trouble a person for dreaming their dreams, don't expect them to forget or forgive you. The best ever death metal band out of Denton will in time outpace and outlive you. Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Tonight, hail Satan! Hail, hail! That's absolutely right, on the third day of Hanukkah. Chanukah, sorry. Did you see that? Do you know what I'm referring to? So you know, like there's that thing called cameos, where you can get like a famous person for like a few $100 to send a message to someone, right? So someone had hired Smokey Robinson on Cameo to say Happy Hanukkah to like a relative or something, or a friend. But Smokey Robinson didn't know what it was, and they, in the message, it was like a text, and so it was like spelled the proper way with a CH at the front, Hanukkah, right? But Smokey Robinson had no idea what it was, so he says, he kind of goes on the thing, and he's got his phone, and he says, John wanted me to wish you a happy Chanukah. I don't know what that is, but happy Chanukah to you.
But at least he admits that he doesn't know.
I have no idea what Chinooka is, but happy Chinooka to you. That's my Smokey Robinson impression at the same time.
So this is recent.
That's a couple years back, but
But not like 1970.
I mean, it wasn't like, shortly after, like, the candles were lit, in Jerusalem. I mean, he's had time to know that it was Hanukkah. This is another song from the 90s. It's called Laid. This bed is on fire with passion and love. The neighbors complain about the noises above, but she only comes when she's on top. My therapist said not to see you no more. Said you're like a disease without any cure. Said I'm so obsessed, I'm becoming a bore. Oh no. Ah, you think you're so pretty. Caught your hand inside the till, slammed your fingers in a drawer, fought with kitchen knives and skewers. Dressed me up in women's clothes, messed around with gender roles, dyed my eyes and called me pretty. Moved out of the house, so you moved next door. I locked you out, you cut a hole in the wall. I found you sleeping next to me, I thought I was alone. You're driving me crazy, when are you coming home? When are you coming home? Thank you very much.
Oh, you are so pretty.
Oh, thank you so much, Rob. A happy Chinooka to you.
Jules has taken things over. I guess Alsman's next. Yeah.
And then it's.
I like that guy. But I like this guy too. I picture you all as little peppy groundhogs when you do that. Alan? Alan? Yep, that's right.
Or it's like a Malkovich.
I don't know that I've ever quite chased my paddle across. My pleasure, no problem. Please welcome Isles.
Hello. Can I get a little more in the monitor?
sunrise. The light creeps in and chases night away. Slow moving shadows fading in the dust. Daylight. The heat is fierce, but still we press ahead. Aching feet walk where I've never tread. Noontime. The shadows fade beneath the burning sun. Time stands still as if the day's undone. Evening. The shadows fade into the cooling sand. A distant hum fills this fading open land. Midnight. The sky is dark, but it's as light as day. Feels so close, but yet so far away. Appreciate it. Said the dam was solid, but the cracks were in the clay. And when the rain came falling, the whole thing gave away. Now a river runs through it. Yeah, a river runs through it. And you can't hold back the current. The river runs through it. Well, he sent a wire to warn them, but the time was much too tight. As the wad of water gathered,
struck before the night, where the houses turned to splinters and the train washed from the track. The city drowned in minutes, came never fully back. Now river runs through it, yeah, river runs through it, and you can't hold back the current, 'cause a river runs through it. Well, they blamed it on the weather, but the truth was buried deep. It was greed that built the pressure and led the town to weep. Now river runs through it, yeah, river runs through it, and you can't hold back the current, 'cause a river runs through it. Well, I tried to build a dam once, used all my fear and pride, but the water went right through it, left me empty down inside. Now a river runs through it, yeah, a river runs through it, and I can't hold back the current, 'cause a river runs through it. Thanks, appreciate it.
Next week we all have to play through his looper.
Oh man,
Best of luck to everyone.
I love loopers. Like there's a reason why I don't play with them.
But everyone only gets one song.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense.
How many rakes just as sharp as you? They were drowned by the force of a bird's eye view. I've been duped by fakes, I've been bit by snakes, I've been poisoned by my suit in the vacuum of space. It was there that I could see the Black Mountain view. I just can't fight it, Swill, I'm not like you. I can't get my fill climbing up Black Mountain hills. One evening fair, I took the air and I climbed up upon the hill. I spotted up and down the water spout. It's a bitsy, teeny, weeny, bloody blooming. I did shout. The sun rose in the west. Well, I guess you would know best from your view. Way up top, your own private Black Mountain hill. Yes, I've been beaten by blokes much bigger than that. I'm still here. Well, how about that? Yes, I have changed, but it's still the same. It's a laid out, late man-made landscape of blame. It was there that I could see the Black Mountain hills. Yeah, I can't fight it, Swill, I'm not like you. I can get my fill climbing up Black Mountain hills. One evening fair, I took the air and I climbed up upon the hills. I spotted up and down the water spout. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny bloody blooming. I did shout. And the sun rose in the west. Well, I guess that you would know best from your view way up top. Your own private Black Mountain hills. I'll bring the crampons and crosses. You'll just have to cut your losses. 'Cause when you're climbing an immovable object, you ain't got no time to contemplate the architect. No, I can't get my thrills climbing up my own private Black Mountain hill. Black Mountain hills. Black Mountain hills. Black Mountain hills. I can't get my thrill climbing up Black Mountain hills. All right. Let's see if I can remember this one. By the end of summer, oh no. By the end of summer, you can't stand the heat, but you're gonna miss the dappling of green leaves, the insects hum, the fun and the sun. But who's gonna miss you when you're gone? By the fall of autumn, pumpkin spice burns your nose, but you're gonna miss wearing all your versatile clothes. The fallen leaves from the deciduous trees, but who's gonna miss you when you're gone? And I promise to notice when you're not around, when you faded from the scene. And I'll definitely call you back so that we can share in our miseries. But there's a lot to do and there's a lot to see, and there you change would change to repeat history. So don't cry for me, just wait for yourselves. It's nothing new, it's just the seasons change. They're singing their sweet, sweet boo-hoo. 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 By the end of winter, you can't stand the cold, but you're gonna miss the cider hot and mold, the scarf around your neck, the snow swirling specks. But who's gonna miss you when you're gone? Who's gonna miss you when you're gone? Who's gonna miss you when you're gone? By the fall of spring, you went ragged by the pollen, but you're gonna miss those baby bunnies crawling, the faltering of lamb's legs, the funny painted eggs. But who's gonna miss you when you're gone? Who's gonna miss you when you're gone? Who's gonna miss you when you're gone? And I promise to notice when you're not around, when you faded from the scene. And I'll definitely call you back so that we can share in our miseries. But there's a lot to do and there's a lot to see. You gotta change to repeat history. So don't weep for me, just cry for yourselves. It's nothing new, it's just the seasons change. They're singing sweet boo-hoo. 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 Boo-hoo.
much. Just as a reminder, Neptune Room has an open mic that happens on first and third Wednesdays, which means it's happening tomorrow night. Sign-ups at 5:30. The thing goes till 6 to 10-ish. I will be there because I'm the host. I would love to see you there. You can follow us on Instagram at Tuning Fork Open Mic or at Neptune Room DC. It's on Georgia Avenue. Come check it out. The feature will be D. Davis. Davis. He is.
Could you help me stabilize this? Just a good spotter. Yeah. There's good. Thank you. Just let it plop. Yeah. I don't know if she said that, but she says a lot of stuff, and I don't really keep track. Yes. I hope there's not a static signal. That would be annoying. Cool. Oh, hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. Hi, I'm Paul. And no one here knows, Cliff, are you here? No, no one here knows what that is. Well, yeah. Not yet. Yeah. Oh, man. What are you, democracy in America?
I think the chairs are dying off at the same rate as our December audience is getting smaller. So
I was gonna. I said democracy, but you know, those are different. Okay. This is gonna be a big fat guy. Did she say that? No. All right. Anybody leaving town for the holiday corridor? Anybody? Dude, this is for you. I hate airplanes. What's the deal with airplanes? Ever heard of the... Is everyone trying to fly somewhere? Yeah, there it is. My guy. All right. This weather is fucking screwing me over, or freaking screwing me over. Perdonami. Perdone. Scusi. We're just gonna do that. I liked where the level was. I felt the bass. I liked that. Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. Something's bubbling behind my back. Oh, the bottle is ready to blow. Say it ain't so. Your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. My love is a life taker. It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is the deep and dying breath of this love that we've been working on. Can't seem to hold you like I want to, so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. We pulled too many false alarms. We're going down. You can see it too. We're going down. And you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Was the one you always dreamed of. You're the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me, baby? You're the only light I think I ever fucking saw. What's the one you always I Jenny slated it right there. I'm so sorry, Lauren Michaels. So you leave me feeling dirty, 'cause you can't understand that we're going down. You can see it too. We're going down. You know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Okay, fold up your chairs. So that means everybody has to fold up 10 chairs. Okay. Okay. All right. Mute everything. Kill this stream. If the chairs don't fold, just